The show is based on Blue and the history of Blue. Blue has been inspirational. Scott Chandler picked some pivotal points in history that he thought we could build a show around some moments, because the show is kind of episodic in that it goes through different time periods, and we have different flavors based on if we're in Spain at one time period, then there's Spanish flavors, and then there's other times more a different time period, and those are influencing the choreographic choices that Scott's making for us and some form choices that we're doing with Jay. The show grows, and we start laying things out on the field, and we hear the music, and the music develops. And so that's really fun to kind of be able to evolve over a huge time period through history and be able to pick different points out and come up with the ideas that we can do to best demonstrate those. And also, it's a drum corps show, and we have to have drum corps in there, and there's things that drum corps fans like, and it's fun to interject those things into a conceptual show. Not having done drum corps for a couple of years, it certainly struck us, me particular, how much I missed it, how much I missed working with my friends, developing ideas, the process that we're now getting to do again, where we get in and we work with people, and you work with students, and you work with friends, and you develop the relationship with the people you work with, which is just incredible, but you also get to influence young people. And I think we try to have a positive influence on all the people we work with in every way we can, not just about teaching them to march better or play better, but to experience life and to hopefully be a good person. And for me, this has gotten to re-energize why I love doing this and getting back into the pageantry. It certainly has invigorated me and given me a life again where I had kind of probably felt a little stale the last couple years. It feels really great to see the positive energy of the group and to see so many young people really get energized again and just be so happy to be a part of it. And then to see fans, to see the energy of what the drum corps fans are just so excited that it's back again. I keep hearing that over and over from people that I'm just excited to be doing it again. I'm excited to be going and watching shows and seeing young adults produce these things that make people stand up and cheer. It's a really great feeling that we all kind of missed for a couple years. Teaching, in particular this group, which is so many new members, and really starting from ground zero with a lot of them being new to the Blue Devils, it's really fun to see everybody grow, to see the staff re-engage with each other, and see the members just seeing light bulbs going on constantly and figuring things out. In particular, because of the process, how we put a show together at Blue Devils, the fact that we stage the whole thing and we push and pull bodies around on the field, that process can be tedious. It can be wonderful. There can be days where we just discover really cool things. There can be days where it's a grind, and at the end of the day, we have to hit select all delete. Wasn't a good day, we're gonna start over again tomorrow. But that process that we go through, not only does it help the staff learn to work better, but I think it's a really good thing for the members too, to see their instructors negotiating with each other and coming to solutions when presented with problems. And they're a part of that. They're on the field. They see us disagree with each other sometimes, and they see how we can resolve problems in real time and come up with creative solutions. And they can see how their performance on the things we ask them to do changes our opinions. And I think that's a really healthy thing to be a part of for the members, the staff, and everybody, to be a part of a big group of people that requires everybody to compromise, but also requires everybody's commitment level, and to see how we can get better solutions when we can all listen better and communicate better. I think that's a really wonderful thing, and it's really fun to be a part of that. We have almost all rookies. I mean, there's only a handful of vets in the brass line, no vets in the drum line, and the color guard has a decent number of veterans in that section. But because everybody's new, and because our process at the Blue Devils is really quite a bit different than anybody else in the activity, basically none of our brass players knew the process. None of the drummers knew the process. So that has been a growing thing for us. Is day one when we were like, okay, we're just gonna push and pull and we're gonna try ideas. It was new for everybody. Typically, we have half to 2/3 of the group are veterans, and so the new guys come in and they look around, they say, okay, this is how it works. But for us, nobody knew how it worked, so we've had to do a lot more explaining and really walking everybody through our process. I think at the beginning, in hindsight, looking back, we weren't very good at it. The members were just trying to figure out. They were trying their hardest, but it's unsettling for somebody that's never learned a drum corps show without a coordinate sheet or charts to just say, hey, we're about to learn an 11-minute show, and I'm not going to hand you any pieces of paper with information on it. We're all going to discover this together. It was a different kind of thing for the new members, and the fact that none of them knew, it took us a little bit longer. But as a result, now, 3 weeks later, you see light bulbs going on every day. I think just yesterday I had a conversation with the marching guys about the tubas as a section felt completely lost 3 weeks ago, and now they're really figuring it out, and we've made changes, and they're picking them up real time. They're getting things right on the first rep, and that's a testament to them engaging their brains in a different way than they had before. And I've really enjoyed seeing so many new members figure it out, and seeing whole sections figure it out, and seeing the whole brass line start to figure it out. So that's been a fun thing that we've gotten to go through this year with everybody being new to it.